Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. The first two episodes of Percy Jackson and the Olympians were released on Disney Plus today, so I'm gonna watch episode 1 now, and then hopefully tomorrow I can get the episode 2 reaction up. A week ago I watched the 2010 Percy Jackson movie for the first time. That was my first introduction into the universe because before watching that I only had the basic information. And in between watching that movie and now I read the first book. I actually just finished reading this like an hour ago. And in my head while I was reading, I was just like, I understand. I understand why so many people were ragging on the movie because it was a bad book to movie adaptation, because there was so much that was not in the movie. Like, I get that there was restrictions because, you know, it only had a 2-hour runtime. So obviously it couldn't have everything that was in the book, but it felt like they had nothing of what was in the book besides the littlest details. Like a lot of the scenes that were cut out, a lot of the characters, and a lot of like big details that, you know, would set up the next story, the next movie. And so I'm glad I read the book because I think that the show is going to do a very good job at adapting it, hopefully. I have high hopes for the show. I've seen that it's like gotten positive feedback so far. I'd planned to watch the second movie before episode 1 released, but I just didn't have time for it, but I will be reacting to it probably this week or next week, and that reaction will come out at the end of the month. Before we get started with the show, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notified when I post my next Percy Jackson reaction. Now it's time to watch episode 1, which is called I Accidentally Vaporized My Pre-Algebra Teacher. I put the Percy Jackson poster back up. It's still so small and out of focus. It's fine.
I didn't want to be a half-blood. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I think I'm good. I don't think I'm a half-blood.
Am I a troubled kid? Yeah, you could say that. I could have sworn I saw something.
Ooh. Whoa, a Pegasus.
It's all in my imagination. But if it happens again, make sure to tell someone. It felt like they walked right out of the stories my mom always told me. So real 1 minute, and then the next.
That would be so trippy. Oh.
I met Grover.
Grover.
It felt good to talk about these things with Grover.
Isn't Grover
I
28?
believe they were imaginary.
Friends. The gods.
How is he hiding his centaur legs in the wheelchair? I still can't figure that out.
What makes you think he was a hero?
Because he kills monsters.
Against all odds, he managed to find his way to a happy ending.
That's good. Hopefully he does have his happy ending. I've only read the first book.
Listen.
Mom?
Mr. Jackson,
Hmm.
you will learn to control yourself. Do you understand?
Nope.
Me?
I know who you are.
I feel like maybe it's time to do something.
You have a lot of self-restraint.
You could make an appointment to see Mr. Kane. He's really good
I
at
was
talking
thinking
to you.
more like shoving Nancy in
Mr.
the
Fount.
nearest dumpster.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Oh.
That's not good. I'm not
No,
encouraging
no,
that.
no, no, no.
I would never do
No.
that.
Oops. Percy?
Ooh.
We're not fools, Percy Jackson.
That's... Oh, she's doing that in public. Nice. And then no one remembers Miss Dodds.
Didn't anyone just see that? Where's Mrs. Dodds?
There's no one here by that name.
They were trying to gaslight him. You're just imagining things. That's a mind f.
Yet you have offered no explanation for how she ended up in that fountain, other than,
Hey, it's that guy.
I didn't. Isn't there anything else you'd like to say for yourself?
I didn't touch Nancy.
Are you saying you saw Mr. Jackson assault Miss Bobofin?
Yes. I did.
Oh, come on. I thought you were gonna be like, no, I did it. It was me. But no, he had to get expelled.
I don't need any more stories about how special I don't realize I am. They aren't helping.
Gabe.
Sorry about that.
I'm walking out. You're walking in. I should be apologizing to you.
Oh, I can't wait for Gabe to get stoned.
They called Mom's cell. You answer mom's cell?
I answer whatever's ringing.
How about your head when I'm...
Looked out for. You gotta live by my rules.
Your roof? My mom is the only one employed here.
Excuse me?
I found Gabe on the phone with the headmaster. He told me what he thinks happened with Nancy Bobo Fit. I told him I believe my kid. It was a real short call. Enough time.
Blue food.
Pick up your welcome home gift.
I don't know how anyone expects me
To get any work done?
Percy and I are leaving for Montauk. I'll have the car back by Sunday morning.
Whoa. Make sure they put the hot peppers on my sandwich.
Not if you're gonna ask like that.
I said please. Please. Could you have them put the peppers on my sandwich?
You got it.
The voice. Would the rain make him stronger because it is water? Because I said this in the movie reaction, like, you'd think he gets like more, he would get like more powerful every time he like drinks water.
I need to talk to you about something.
Grover, when's he gonna show up?
I try to pay attention. I really try, and I'm daydreaming. I can't help it.
I understand.
It hasn't felt like daydreaming. It's felt,
Real?
I don't know, more real.
What did she say to you?
She.
She?
Do you know why we come to this cabin every year?
'Cause that's where you
Because
met
the other septic tanks
his
is so
dad,
cheap.
where you met
Mom,
Poseidon.
What does my dad have to do with this?
Everything.
I've never met a man like him before.
Probably
And
'cause he's not
I
a man.
realized he was a god.
That's what they all say.
Gods and mortals would sometimes have
Mom,
children
please
together,
stop.
children called
Mom.
demigods, and sometimes they are known as half-bloods.
Yoda half-blood, Percy.
I just,
Why are you telling me
Percy,
this?
I know that this is hard to understand, but you have to believe me that this is real.
But this is crazy. There is no such thing as demigods.
How certain are you?
There! I also have a night. You said we could all leave in the morning.
Sorry, I'm early, but I didn't have any choice. Okay, so something's coming.
Grover.
And I know, that's
His legs.
Grover!
What?
Grover, why is there half a goat in your pants?
Oh, it's... So the important thing is not to panic.
Uh-huh.
We'll continue this in the car. Let's go.
I'm a satyr.
Oh,
And I'm your
I
protector.
love the little voice.
You're my protector?
None of us saw dogs coming.
So you know who she is.
So you knew. What's a mist?
The mist. It's the veil that hides the magical world from the human world. Something powerful is at work here. The sooner we get you to camp, the better off you.
Camp.
You told him about camp, right?
Mom, what else haven't we talked about?
Who your dad is?
Is that the Minotaur?
Oh! That is risky doing that when his horn's like right in your window. Oh. I think someone's gonna be mad about their car getting blown up. I hope that like the news thing is consistent in the show as well. Hey, it's the kid from the TV.
It's the boundary.
The
No
tree.
monsters can cross it.
Or humans.
Percy will be safe on the other side.
Grover, I am entrusting you to protect my son, my only child. I gotta go now, sweetheart.
Go? What do you mean, go?
I can't go with you. You're a miracle. And you are my son.
This is a lot to put on a 12-year-old child.
Give me your coat.
Why? What are you gonna
It
do?
has his scent on it.
Chocolate, that's what he's tracking, yeah?
It'll be okay.
I better save that eyebrow clip. Grover, I thought you were supposed to protect him. You just let him run off into danger, like just head first towards the Minotaur. Comes back to him, right? And in the pocket. Hey, listen, pal, we can talk. Oh, break up his horn. Ah! Annabeth.
Hush, Annabeth. He's waking, everyone.
That's a sight.
Welcome to camp. Percy Jackson.
I'm gonna watch just to see. I'm gonna mute it, but I just want to see like the art based on the book series. Now, I can actually believe that this time around. Listen, I really enjoyed the movie, but I was going into that with like no prior knowledge, like nothing to compare to beforehand. And now after reading the book, like the entire time I was watching this episode, I was like, they had none of this in the movie. Like, I'm disappointed now, but I'm glad I watched the movie before reading the book. So now I started off with like a more positive outlook and then now I'm just disappointed. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Oh! Is this a preview? I don't want to watch a preview. I'm gonna watch episode 2 in like 10 minutes, so it doesn't really matter. So that was episode 1 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I thought that was a good episode and it really set the foundation for how the rest of the season is gonna go. Besides establishing Zeus's bolt, which I assume they'll do at the beginning of the next episode, but we got introduced to our main characters. We got a little sneak peek at Annabeth. We got to see this this blend this blend of two worlds, like the normal mortal world, and we have Percy seeing that, but also seeing like these creatures also, like the Minotaur and the... Wait. Since Sally's human, how come she's able to see the Minotaur? This episode also provided a lot of details that were in the book, but not the movie. I'm upset that I'm like kind of hating on the movie now. Not hating on it, but I'm just disappointed with it now because, you know, it was based on the book, but was it? But we saw the character of Nancy. We saw Mrs. Dodds attack Percy, and then suddenly no one knew who Mrs. Dodds was. Like, she just vanished from everyone's mind, and we learned about the mist, and I don't think that was ever spoken about at all during the movie. Also, Grover is 24, even though his form looks a lot younger than that. I thought this was a very solid first episode. It gave us a lot of information, and it felt like we were learning about everything at the same time as Percy. Just, you know, throughout his life, he would notice these things, and he would just think there was something wrong with his mind, and then suddenly one day it all just starts like coming together, and now he's at Camp Half-Blood where he's gonna meet everyone and learn about, you know, why there are these creatures attacking him. I think next episode they'll reveal that, you know, everyone believes that he took Zeus's bolt. He'll learn about his father. We'll get introduced to Annabeth. We'll meet Clarice, probably Luke, maybe learn the story about the tree. Now after reading the book and like knowing so much more, like I'm excited to see it in live action. But for now, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go get ready to watch the next episode, so stay tuned for that reaction coming out soon. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notified when I do post my episode 2 reaction. I will see you guys next time. Bye!